So collecting data from your students is very important because at the end of the day, the learning is occurring in their heads and they know best how the lesson is going. So before, creating forms to create data was very time consuming, but luckily with AI, that is done very, very easily. So one form that you can create is very obvious, is course evaluation form. And usually we do the course evaluation forms at the end of the semester when it's too late. But ideally, you do a course evaluation form, a very short one at the end of every lesson. But maybe that might be a little bit too idealistic. So you might want to do it maybe every 2-3 lessons. But again, I do want to stress that doing it at the end of every lesson wouldn't hurt and give you very beneficial data, in my opinion. So we'll say here, I want to get a very brief lesson evaluation for my students every 2 lessons. I'm going to change that to every lesson for my students, every lesson. In my scientific method course, please create a form for this. So let's see what we're going to get here. Yeah, so basic questions, how the lesson is going. And yeah, maybe this is too much for at the end of every lesson. So maybe you might want to do it at the end of each unit or at the end of each, say, assessment or before each assessment to see how up to that portion the lesson has been going. Another form that you can easily create using AI is peer evaluation form. Usually when we do pair work, pair project, or group project, some students might not work as much as others. So you can create an evaluation form for students to evaluate each other. So the prompt reads, create a peer evaluation form for the final research project assignment I will give in my scientific method course, which will allow team members to evaluate each other. So let's see what we're going to get. So awesome, your team member's name and then how much they've shared responsibility, quality of work they've produced, and so on. So as you can see, using AI, you can create forms, different types of forms to collect valuable data for your course, to improve your course and to understand how it's going.